This is Black Sands on Stanmore College Radio. I'm your host, Martin Robles-Foley. Topic of today is music and its importance to you. First song of today is Sweet Leaf by Black Sabbath from their album Master of Reality.
Didn't realize
Moving on to the main topic of the show, we're going to be talking about music and its importance to you. We've got a series of 5 interviews coming up with each person talking about how they feel about music. First off, we're going to have Yasmin from Stanmore College. Hello there, I'm Martin Robles-Foley. I'm going to be interviewing Yasmin Robles. Right, and the topic of today's discussion is mainly going to be how important is music to you?
Ooh, okay, music. How important is music to me? Music to me is like food.
Okay.
You need it to survive. Kind of need music to survive in this day and age where everything's just depressing and bleak. Yeah, music's good.
Okay, good answer. I mean, you equate it to food in your life. Would you say it's made a big impact in the way that you see things?
Yeah, it's fed me a lot of different perspectives, I guess. Yeah, it's given me a good outlook on life, on things I wouldn't think about as much.
And one last question.
Yep.
Bit of an odd one. What is your favourite song today?
My favourite song today? Well, the last song I was listening to was a song called Vicious by Lou Reed, so I would say it's my favourite song today. Plus, it's been in my head all day.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Yasmin.
Thank you.
That was Yasmin talking about her opinions on music and its importance to her. Coming up next, we got Song for the Dead by Queens of the Stone Age from their album Songs for the Deaf. right, coming up now, we've got another interview, this time with Laurie, a teacher at Stanmore College. We're going to talk to him a bit about his experience in the music industry, as well as his favourite song of today. Hello, Laurie. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Martin.
Right, Laurie, today I'm going to ask you a question, maybe a couple of questions. What does music mean to you?
What does music mean to me? That's a very difficult question, because trying to actually work out what it actually means is a difficult one. I do know it's very important, and it has a big effect on me, music. It always has, ever since I was very small, and it really does a lot to the way you feel, I find. Putting on a nice piece of music can really change your mood and make you feel, just put you in a certain emotional state, and it has a big effect on me. But what it actually means, all I can say is it's important, and I find it difficult. If I was stranded on a desert island, I'd definitely feel the need to have some music in it.
I know a little bit about your past. Would you mind expanding? How would you say music has changed your life?
Well, it's changed my life because I was sort of quite heavily involved in the music industry, and so from that perspective, I suppose on a sort of, that's like structurally, if you like, it had a big effect on me, because I was employed in the music industry for probably like full time for about 15 years, so it's had quite a major influence on my life. In terms of the effect it's had on a sort of peripheral level, I suppose that the interest in music, I think when I was at school I was strong, always thought, I'd love to become a recording engineer, and actually that's how I got into it, and I ended up doing numerous roles from that within the industry.
Cool, thank you. Quick last question. What's your favourite song today?
My favourite song today? That is such a difficult question. I don't know how, if you get any clear-cut answers from people, but there are so many songs that I like, trying to pick out a favourite. But I like the question, what's your favourite one today? Favourite one today?
Music is a variable.
Here you go, I'm going to pluck it out of the sky, and the beat goes on from the Whispers. And do you know why? Because I was listening in the car on the way here.
Thank you, Laurie. Thank you for your time. Our next song's going to be by the group Animals as Leaders. Animals as Leaders, if you haven't heard of them, are a group in the States that have popularised the use of 8-strings in metal music, or 8-string guitars, I should say. And the song we're going to be listening to is called Cascade, from their new album, The Joy of Motion. Daddy.
Hello, Martin.
The topic of today is music and how it's affected you in general.
Okay.
The first question: how important is music to you?
Music's important to me as it defines my mood on the day, because if I'm feeling down, I could listen to a song that relates to my mood at that time. And if I'm feeling like, if I'm in a good mood, then I can listen to a song like that reflects my feelings as well. So music is really important to me.
Second question:
Okay.
how much of an impact would you say music has had on your life? And if it has or hasn't, explain how, if possible.
It's made a big impact, in fact, because I can't imagine my life without music. Because every time in the morning when I'm on my way to college, I have my headphones on, listening to music. It's like a daily routine. So it's like one of those things I can't imagine my life without music. So it's been a really big impact on my life.
Okay, thank you. One last question: what would you say your favourite song is today?
My favourite song today? That's a really tough question, but my favourite song today is from Rick Ross and Jay-Z called "The Devil Is a Lie."
Okay, thank you, Zaddy. Cheers
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank you, Martin.
Destroying all the dreams, the fools
Hello, Kirk.
Hi, Martin.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. Couldn't be happier.
All right, we're here with the BTEC Multimedia radio section, and I'm going to ask you 3 questions about music. First question, how important would you say music is to you?
I think music is very important to me. If you're feeling down, you listen to it. If you're feeling happy, I listen to it. If I've got stuff to do, I'll be listening to it. If I've got nothing to do, I'll be listening to it. I find that music is a great way to enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing.
In regards to music and its impact on you, would you say it has had one, and if so, how large?
I think personally, for me, music has had quite a big impact, and professionally, it's also been a massive part of my life. Personally, I find that, for me, a song always has a memory connected with it. I can't listen to an entire album from start to finish and kind of appreciate the musicality of it unless it has sort of a significance to me in my life. So I'm one of these people who goes on iTunes and downloads a song that came on one particular day that I had a great day, or one particular day where it had an impact on me. But professionally, I started off in hospital radio when I was 16, where my music tastes were eclectic, shall we say. Anything from the 70s to the early 80s were available. From there, I worked for a commercial radio station where I got to experience songs from the 90s plus, which was fantastic. And I really consider that music has enabled me to have the career that I've had, and so I wouldn't be without it.
And one quick last question, what would you say your favourite song is today?
Favourite song today? I can tell you a song I did listen to today. I listened to a bit of Stevie Wonder. I find he's great in the mornings.
What song would that be?
My Stevie Wonder song of today has to be Living for the City.
Classic song. Thank you for your time, Kirk.
Cheers.
Okay, that was Kirk. Coming up now, we've got another song for you. This time it is Mouth of Swords by the Safety Fire from their self-titled album.
With the lost tragedy Hear the sound of music drifting in the aisles. The elevator Prozac stretching on for miles. The music of the future will not entertain. It's only meant to repress and neutralize your brain. So get squeezed out, edges get low. Demographic gives what you want. One of the wonders of the world is going down. It's going down, I know. It's one of the blunders of the world, and no one cares. No one cares enough. Now the sound of music comes in silver pills, engineered to suit you, building cheaper thrills. The music of rebellion makes you wanna rage, but it's made by millionaires who are nearly twice your age. So get squeezed out, edges get low. Demographic gives what you want. One of the wonders of the world is going down. It's going down, I know. It's one of the blunders of the world, and no one cares. No one cares enough. One of the wonders of the world is going down. It's going down, I know. It's one of the blunders of the world, and no one cares. No one cares enough. One of the wonders of the world is going down. It's going down, I know. It's one of the blunders of the world, and no one cares. No one cares enough. One of the wonders of the world is going down. It's going down, I know. It's one of the blunders of the world, and no one cares. No one cares enough.
Hello, Vinny.
Hello Martin, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you for having me.
So, today's topic is music.
Music.
Yeah, and first question I'm going to ask. How important would you say music is to you?
How important is music to me? In terms of how important music is to me, I'd say music is something that's very important to my life. As I'm sure most people would say, you'd have to be an outright Philistine for music to not be important to you. It ranges in what it means to people. I find for some people it's just a quick, easy means of entertainment, a distraction, and it absolutely can be that, but it can also, for some people, be something deeper, something that music can help carry you through certain times and certain feelings and emotions and whatnot, because that's what music is. It's an artist telling you a story or sending a message. It's their way of speaking to you, and that's kind of interesting, because you look at music, people don't like certain types of music, and that's basically them saying to the artist, I don't want to hear what you have to say, or I do. It's interesting. I think music is very important in that regard.
Okay, a very nice detailed answer. Second question, what impact, or if there were an impact, how large would you say the impact is that music has had in your life? Kind of butchered the question there, but...
No, a bit, but I'd say that as far as an impact on my life goes, music has been quite a heavy hitter. It's interesting because you're talking about my whole life. The music you listen to changes throughout your life, and I think that's, again, the same for most people. The stuff I was listening to when I was younger, definitely not the same as what I listen to today, and definitely not as varied. But again, music is a very personal thing, and I think the fact that it changes as people change, as they grow up, is something important to note, something to take notice of, because music is impactful for most people. Again, I think you'd have to be an outright Philistine for music to not be impactful on your life. It's just something that is.
Yeah, I think if a person would attempt to narrow down what they would listen to purely to one genre, it reflects the fact that they are unable to understand other perspectives.
I'd agree with you, actually. I think it's very narrow-minded to limit yourself to one type of music. Again, I can't tell you, you can't do that. If a person does that, that's their prerogative, and if they like that, then that's good. I think it's good to know what you like. There are some people that will listen to a song and don't know what they like. They can't say for sure whether or not they like it, and that's kind of weird in a way. I also think it's kind of a dud how some people just don't know what they like at all. When you're speaking about music in broader terms, they just don't know what they like, or they can't say for sure what they do or don't like. Whereas music, I think, again, is something very personal, where everyone does have their specific tastes, varied or not. Everyone should have music that they like, that they can proudly say, yeah, I like that.
Okay. Third and final question. What would you say your favourite song is today?
Today? Well, today's a bit of a down day for me. I'm having a bit of a cold right now. Quite a chesty cough and whatnot. It's a cold day. I'm not feeling very productive or anything. But I've got some nice music to help carry me through the day. Right now, I'd probably say my favourite song, probably Stardust by Hoagie Carmichael. I still have trouble pronouncing that. But very old sort of jazz music from the 1920s, very relaxing, very calming. Can't have a bad day if I'm listening to it. It's my favourite track at the moment.
Thank you for your time, Benny.
No worries.
Okay, now we're going to close off the hour with a couple of songs. Coming up first is Devon Townsend with the song Poltergeist.
Let's finish this now! Wait for a part of the seams, then see that nothing changed. This life lies, oh my God, no. That everybody wants to be the next one to bow. You'd let your mother fall on down to my life.
Coming up next is Protest the Hero with their song Clarity from their new album Volition.
Swirling, we swirling the drain. This drought is relieved.
Now, here's the sad time, I have to say. It's coming up to the end of our hour. Going to play you out with one last song, a favourite song of mine, my favourite song of today, Gravity by A Perfect Circle.
choose to